The Backrooms. You've been here before. Object number 38. Red light, white light. Object number 38, better known as red light, white light, is an object designed and manufactured by Backrooms Robotics. Its sole purpose is to detect if food contains any form of harmful biological contamination. It is made of G9HS54, which was discovered by the Backrooms Robotics not long before red light, white light was first developed. Location and obtaining. Wanderers are strongly encouraged to obtain and use sticks of red light, white light due to the unpredictability of the backrooms. Food is not only hard to find, but also often unsafe for consumption, as demonstrated by the recent outbreak of the disease on Level 4. Contaminated food has become a significant environmental threat for communities across the backrooms. The invention of red light, white light can give wanderers peace of mind that what they are eating is free of harmful microbes. Sticks of red light, white light may be acquired from many Meg and Backrooms Robotics facilities, where they are often distributed to wanderers free of charge. On occasion, intelligent entities such as Level 122 server may offer wanderers what appears to be a stick of red light, white light. Wanderers are strongly advised not to accept the item offered, which is likely to be the hazardous raw form of Object 38, known as material G9HS54. The properties of G9HS54 will be elaborated on further below. Since they were first developed, there have been many reports of sticks of red light, white light appearing naturally in multiple levels. These reports cannot be verified, and the Backrooms Robotics has made no public comment on the phenomenon. Wanderers are advised not to touch naturally occurring sticks of red light, white light in case they turn out to be unrefined sticks of G9HS54 instead. Physical description and use. Before use, red light, white light has the appearance of a white stick and nothing more. The object is coarse and bumpy in texture and uncomfortable to hold in one's hand. Sticks of red light, white light may measure anywhere between 5 and 20 inches long, with the diameter of an average pointer finger. Sticks of red light, white light are almost identical in appearance to G9HS54, apart from the Backrooms Robotics insignia engraved on them. If stuck in anything with a sufficiently high microbial count, a red light, white light stick will rapidly change color, turning a vibrant red. Red light, white light will only detect biological hazards such as bacterial, viral, or fungal contaminants. Red light, white light is not able to test for chemical toxins or radiological threats, though other tests are available for such hazards. Once a stick has turned red, it cannot be reused. Wanderers are advised to dispose of used sticks and to obtain new sticks as soon as possible. G9HS54. G9HS54 is the raw form of red light, white light, and is extremely dangerous. Raw sticks of G9HS54 are considered a biological hazard in non-sterile environments. Sticks of G9HS54 have been found to not only absorb microbes in their surroundings, but to act as breeding grounds, which harbor and promote the growth of harmful microorganisms. Worst of all, once saturated with microbes, raw sticks have been known to release them into their immediate surroundings, resulting in severe biological contamination. Though most entities are not susceptible to the microbes absorbed by raw G9HS54, it is believed that entities with sufficient intelligence are aware of the biological hazard they pose to their habitat. This might explain why some entities attempt to rid the sticks by offering them to passing wanderers. Despite the hazardous nature of G9HS54, the MEG assures wanderers that it is not a major cause for concern. The substance does not occur naturally in levels wanderers are likely to frequent, and has never been found in levels of survival difficulty class 3 or lower. The Backrooms Robotics guarantees that red light, white light is completely safe for consumers, having undergone rigorous development and testing to ensure it functions only as intended. Error. This file is only accessible to authorized figures. This file is an internal document belonging to Backrooms Robotics. Access is strictly not permitted for public users. Anyone caught accessing the contents of this file will be dealt with accordingly. Input authorization code. System fail. 9 at and 0 DE at CC49 TED. Recording start. Unknown. Hello? I really hope this is working. The Backrooms Robotics should never have gotten their hands on the material. If you're hearing this, it means I'm gone. It means I failed. They say they're going to use the material for good. Make it safe. Heavy breathing. Unknown. They can't! I've tried telling them, but they won't listen! It's the head of research. She's unknown. I don't know what's wrong with her, but she's psychotic. She's insane. Please don't trust her. I work for her. They don't believe me. They believe her. She wants to overthrow the Meg for some reason. She can't be trusted. Catches breath. Unknown. Look, we have had our disagreements, but I never expected her to heavy wheezing. Unknown. The virus. It's already in my veins. And it hurts. It hurts like hell. I'm surprised that I'm still alive, actually. But okay, look, the material isn't safe. They said they're gonna make it muffled groan. Unknown. So safe, more groans. They say it will fix the problem. I discovered the material. I wish I hadn't. Look, the way the sticks works is it absorbs the contamination, but this virus, it goes through. The point is, please don't heavy breathing. When you expose the material to a specific microbe, it's a virus. Coughing and groaning. Unknown. It goes through the stick. It happened to me 2 days ago. I was their first test subject, and now I've been left to die. They can't just fix it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't stop them. Please, if anyone hears this, don't use red. Recording end. The following is the transcript of an interview conducted between the Meg and the head of research of the Backrooms Robotics. Date 7/15/2021. Chief interviewer Meg researcher Jenna Ryans. Supervising Meg researcher Sarah Jones. Advising Meg researcher Alexander Azil. Interviewee Backrooms Robotics head of research. Begin recording. Jessa Ryans. Hello? Jessica reporting from Base Omega. Alexander Azil. Base Gamma. Sarah Jones. Base Gamma. Interviewee Backrooms Robotics HQ. Level 522. Jessica Ryans. Right, we're all here. For the recording, could you describe in detail this red light, white light product you've developed, please? Interviewee. Of course. Under the Concord General Agreement, the Backrooms Robotics has been contracted to develop technology to advance the interest of both the BR and the MEG. Am I correct? Sarah Jones. Yep. Interviewee. We have developed an object that we believe is beneficial to both our groups. This object detects if any food or drink contains microbial contaminants without the need for microscopic examination. Jessica Ryans. This could be interesting. It's about time, Alexander Azil. Now wait a minute. We all know what this object used to be. G9HS54, to be precise. How do we know that it's safe now? Sarah Jones. Yeah, good point. Maybe you could demonstrate it for us on camera? Interviewee. Of course. Please give me a moment. The interviewee moves the camera towards an experimental setup. On one plate is a fresh red apple. On another is a wilted, rotting apple. Between the two is a stick of red light, white light. Interviewee. Observe that the fruit on the right appears safe to eat. Now I will test it. The interviewee rubs the stick of red light, white light across the surface of the apple repeatedly. The stick remains white. The interviewee proceeds to take a bite out of the apple and is clearly unharmed. Interviewee. Observe that the fruit on the left is covered in mold and is clearly unsafe for consumption. Now I will test it. The interviewee moves the red light, white light towards the rotten apple. As soon as the stick makes contact with the apple, its tip turns a bright red, the color rapidly spreading up the entirety of the stick. The interviewee holds the red stick up to the camera one last time before setting it down with a flourish. Jessica Ryans. See, guys, I knew this was big. Alexander Azel. I guess, but a couple more things before I'm willing to approve this. Interviewee. Yes? Alexander Azel. We've heard rumors that one of your employees went missing recently. This wouldn't happen to have to do with the production of this object. Interviewee. This has nothing to do with our product, Dr. Azel. The employee in question was causing trouble to begin with. We had them terminated from employment. Alexander Azel. I suppose that's normal. One last thing. Could you outline the manufacturing process of this product? Interviewee. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Sarah Jones. I believe he's trying to ask what changes you've made to the object to make it safe. Interviewee. Well, that is a rather technical matter, and I don't think it will be necessary for this interview. Alexander Azel. Well, see, I'm a researcher too. Matter of fact, all of us here are research staff, and I want to know. Interviewee. Do we have a problem, Dr. Azel? You seem rather uncooperative. I have shown you that the object works, I have used it, and I am not dead. Is that not proof enough? Alexander Azel. I just want to remind you of what happened the last time you tried to sell us something. Object 8 turned out to be, interviewee. Are you questioning the integrity of Backrooms robotics? Alexander Azel. Oh, I am absolutely questioning your integrity, because you were using the lamps to spy on us, interviewee. For the last time, the cameras were necessary for the object's navigational system to calibrate. Alexander Azel. We have no reason to trust Jessica Ryans. Alex, enough. Let's give her a chance to speak for herself, shall we? Interviewee. Thank you, Miss Ryans. Now, if you would let me finish, Mr. Azel, I was going to offer to send you the files detailing the design and operation of our red light, white light sticks after this meeting. Jessica Ryans. That sounds good. If it really bothers Alex that much, we can all meet in person. It'll be much easier to ensure that everything is working as intended. Interviewee. That is fine. However, now that I have shown you the object functioning correctly, may I confirm that red light, white light has your conclusive approval before we conclude this meeting. We would hate to begin mass production only to have you cancel on us. Alexander Azel. I don't think so. Interviewee. Let me assure you all, the Backrooms Robotics prides itself in helping travelers. We would never release something unsafe for public use. You have no need to worry. On our end, we have tested the product extensively, and I give you my word that it is completely safe. Jessica Ryans. Sure, the product is clearly safe to me, and I could see it being very useful. If I have your permission, Alexander? Alexander Azel. I don't think... Fine. End recording.